All righty, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy Scott by Nature TV, and I got one of my good Judy's up here, Maddie Rants, and we're here to talk about this train wreck that we call the reality show called Bad Boys, Los Angeles. And just to let y'all know, this was all Maddie's idea, okay? And I was
No, it
all
wasn't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't blame me for paying your bills, bitch. You hear what I'm saying? Okay, talk about this is all Maddie's idea. We could have done this on my channel, but I have, that over there. And so they may not be ready for the violent acts of
no.
windmilling, the assault on air that we witnessed. Andrew looking like Blinky from motherfucking Arthur getting exposed, tease. Yes, that old rock monster. Do 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 do. Rock monster. Do 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 do. Looking like a ham and cheese sandwich with no mayonnaise, built ass. Like, we gonna get on him. Oh
We
yes.
definitely are. We definitely are.
Natalie, the good old chin nun, I'm happy that you exposed that old punk because we've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for the stunt queen. Went to the bank, couldn't cash the jack. Oh,
Period. Okay. Now, Jamar will be here a tad bit late. His job just called him, so he's going to be a little bit late. But me and Maddie going to hold it down until Jamar get here. So, first of all, I don't know about Maddie, but when I first heard about Bad Boys, this is going to be a Bad Boys Club show and it was coming on Zeus, I was already ready to turn my nose up at it. Already ready to turn my nose up at it. I had already said, I'm not watching this shit. I don't want to watch it. I tried to watch Baddies ATL. That was too trashy for me, even for me.
ooh.
Even for me. And y'all
It
know
was
I
the
love watching
transphobia for
trash.
me. It was the transphobia for me, honey.
Listen.
I
I
couldn't
tried to
do it.
watch Jocelyn's Cabaret. Couldn't do it. Too
Oh,
trashy
I'm
for me.
still watching that. Ew. Yes, like me. Listen. I'm watching some Jocelyn's Cabaret, even though it's horrible just as much as this Bad Boys Club is. But I like a
Yeah.
little trash. Sometimes I
Yes.
like a little. Ooh, this is in. Ooh, what is that? Mm, okay, but this was interesting for what it's worth. Uh,
Yes.
lots of questions. Lots of questions.
Lots of physical altercations that wasn't necessary.
We're gonna get into somebody who popped out of a Honda pilot bitch and gave us. I don't know what this was, girl, but that wasn't the intro I was expecting. I
At
thought
all.
we were gonna go somewhere else, maybe a Chick-fil-A. Even with its
Mm,
hateful ass, you give me. I don't give a
mm.
fuck if it's not open on Sundays.
Listen.
Costco by the bag. You all know which one I'm talking about. That's the same goddamn chicken. We need to have this conversation. I also, would like to understand, is that the same house from the conversation? Because that's what I saw.
I mean, don't they use like I asked, like when me and
Bitch.
Jamar was on the phone last night? I asked the same question to y'all when we was on the phone. Don't they use the same house for everything on Zeus?
I'm like, that VRBO bill is up there, honey. Okay. Somebody's Airbnb rating. I hope they give them 5 stars, even though they be tearing up that house. Look at her. She's like, we can't afford this to kick this out of this house now. We have to go back to
Period.
Atlanta in that haunted house and do it like we did in Atlanta.
Yes, for the
Horrible
haunted
house.
house.
Horrible.
Yes. Yes, for the horrible haunted house. Cause that's all it is. It's a horrible haunted
Horrible.
house.
Had
Horrible.
Sydney and Judy sitting in the same house. And I said, child, is really be low key the Judy of Bad Boys, but just has hands since Judy can't fight?
Cause you know Judy can't fight now.
Judy
All
can't
Judy know
fight.
how to do is throw cereal on people and run.
Judy was a prop queen, like we say for
Yes.
Drag Race. You know what I'm saying? Because she picks something up and throw it at you. But after that, that
Right.
head is turned and that wig doesn't follow as fast. And normally she's on the ground afterwards.
Pretty much.
So many things I need to say today. The two white queens was fighting. Ooh,
Were they fighting?
we got this, and then we got this one. Scotty, hold on. Bitch. Then the
Listen.
car salesman ran up on him, baby. And then all of a sudden, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. You threw some trash at somebody.
Like really, like listen. So it's a lot to unload here. It's so much to unload right now. It's and this is gonna be a messy, hilarious ass live. And just be prepared for this. If not every week, almost every week when Maddie comes up here with me. and Jamar. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. And we're gonna talk about them boys' night out too. Because the rest of the guys ain't talked about it yet, ain't seen it yet. I know Terrence has, but Josiah hasn't. So we'll be talking about more of it then. But however, Maddie, let's get into the guys themselves and just what was our first impression of them when we first seen them. Oh, there's Jamar. Hold on one second.
Look at
Let
my
me
friend
take
being a
this
good
off.
standee. Go ahead. There he go. Oh, you're sipping something.
There you go.
Yeah, I deserve.
I deserve. I deserve.
I deserve it. Somebody, they really tried me, bitch. Not 5 minutes before they're gonna try to send me an on-call message for work. I said, somebody come get this. It
I
is
love
eight
how we're
o'clock.
all color coordinated to a certain extent with black and red today.
Right.
I don't.
Where's Red at?
I said black and red. He had black
Mm-mm.
on. It was black and red was the memo, but black was still there. You let
I
this
need a.
baby over here you let Pyro sit on the couch now. Don't do that, Jamar. Okay, that was yellow. All right,
Mm-mm.
Oh my
I
God.
had nothing to do with
Anyway.
that.
it was mustard. It was mustard. No
But
shade,
we're
bitch.
about
I'm
to,
just saying.
but Jamar, we're really about to start the show now because we're about to go into all the men that's on the show and we're gonna say what we thought about them and
Men,
what we was thinking when we first see.
no,
Well,
that
boys.
was kind of
But,
you.
well, I was trying to be nice, but however,
Men.
we're gonna get into the boys, and I have them all the names written down so we can go through them all. Because Maddie was like, "Let me see if I can remember these boys' name," and I'm just
I
like, "Listen, I
even
got
with
the
Bad
names
Girls Club
down."
seasons, I'll know them by episode 3 because there's some. I know each individual's face and their whole aesthetic, but their name it's gonna be a minute.
Thank you, Mills. You
Not
got to
spit.
spit out a two for you.
I deserve.
But let's get into the boys of the house. So I'm gonna pull up the picture. Now, the first things first, the first guy that we were introduced to was I think his name was Carrion Franklin. I think this is real name. I think that's how you pronounce it, Carrion. Kirk Franklin's son. Okay, so I'm gonna let
Okay.
you guys go first. What was your first thought on him when y'all first seen him?
Queen.
Woo.
Oh,
I deserve. I deserve.
not
First thought.
Queen.
First thought.
I deserve.
Queen.
Not Queen.
Why it look like they put Andrew in this photo?
Is he in it?
Girl, look,
Is
he
that
right by
is that him?
he right next to Honda. Yes, child, he right next to Pilot.
Not
Yes,
Honda. Not Honda.
yes,
But you got me about to choke on my coke. No, you didn't say Honda.
bitch,
Why does that
girl.
not look like? I mean, I guess it. I don't know why he look different.
Okay, so we're on Carry On Franklin, Kirk Franklin's son. If y'all remember recently with the information that came out, Kirk Franklin's not the best dad in the world, but according to certain Christians, yes, he certainly is. Either way,
Okay.
he's on here. And we don't get sort of a real introduction, in my opinion, to him outside of what he's known for. And it's sort of like, I'm just here to, do my music. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's my first impression before we start this episode and go through bit by bit at first. And I was like, he's not ugly, but
He's not.
he's a little weird, but he's not ugly. He's a little weird, but he's not
It's
ugly.
charming. It's charming right now.
He's New Girl. He's very Zoe
Yeah.
Deschanel, but black. Yeah, very that. Who's that guy? It's Carry On Franklin, who his dad really hates, and he's known for doesn't sing or anything like that. Basically.
But the thing is, the jury's still out on his dad whether she's the queen too. So
Chat, what do you mean jury's still out? Put my face up here, bitch. What you mean? Put my face up here. Put my face up here.
Hold on. Let me put your face back.
the jury's still out on Queen Latifah.
What are you talking about? She riding around with motorcycles with her baby. What you mean? You let Cleo be. Cleo out there showing in full stunt and leather jackets and all that. Why we think you got Bessie?
Period. Okay.
That was a love letter.
Yes.
That was like, baby knows what's up. She be sitting over there rubbing my titty sweat and everything. What you mean? Like,
Did he say? Did you say titty sweat?
I was talking about Latifah. You know the queen. Huh.
Yeah.
But back to carry on here because we can take the picture down until we get to the next person. It's tough looking at them for a long time. Not all of them, just
Yes, I
some.
probably should have got. I probably should have got pictures of them
Individuals.
separately. Yeah, I probably should have.
What I'll do for you, Scotty, I will get the screenshots once I'm done because I'm good for a little nasty screenshot. So like, I'll get them and send them to you for the next time where you can post them up.
Okay,
Trust
good. That's good.
Because I'm gonna get the right ones. You don't need to get like
there's plenty in this episode.
And Jamar, you already know how I am, bitch. I be looking like, oh, oops, I've ran on the wrong face. Oops. That's the one she made. That's the one she made.
Plenty. William had a lot. Dylan had a lot.
Baby.
Was it Relly? Is that his
the way
name?
Dylan says his name is so fucking funny. Dylan. My name's Dylan.
Everything about Dylan is funny, bitch. Everything about Dylan is funny. Can we skip to Dylan real quick?
Okay, like listen, we'll get to more Franklin in just a second here, but on to Dylan 912, whatever the number is. What is it, Scotty?
I was about to say 90210.
He
would fit in.
He looked like it. Just straight out of Beverly Hills, okay.
I fuck bitches.
Road and Melrose.
Hold on.
He said, yeah,
I beat bitches up. I fuck bitches. I'm very confused.
And that's what makes me a bad boy.
Dylan. And what's funny? When it was I beat bitches up and all that shit, and you was rah sis boo bah with Miss Grimace monster looking motherfucker of the church say amen. And then when we got on this bus, you only want to fight with the other white girl, which was so weird because I heard you was talking shit and did all that stuff on the bus looking corny as crap. Sorry, I'm doing this early, but
like we're not supposed to be doing it this early, Maddie.
I'm so
but
sorry.
Neither were they.
She don't give the vibe of the show, and it gives me very Natalie was booked by him at some small venue, and this is a favor.
I could see that because he don't fit the whole Bad Boys brand. He look like he should be on Vanderpump Rules or some shit like that.
Right. The other one with the multiple, the other one with the jock straps holding his booty up is giving more of this vibe than that one is. But
Do you remember this William the Baddest? And we're skipping all over the place, but she gave me the same energy as I forget her name from season 8 with the red hair and the chin.
You talking about Las Vegas, and you talking about the one from
Erica.
Atlanta? No, the one from Atlanta. She was from Atlanta, and she was given that. I'm trying to be, bad baby.
And it just was never. It just never worked.
That chin, that jaw,
I will never forget it.
Her face was shaped like a goddamn chiclet. Do you hear me?
Listen, she got a brick chin,
baby. When I say if you fought her. Them hands, hold up, don't go for the rock away. You know what I'm saying? A lean back.
Period. Okay.
She ain't got no problems folding nothing. Okay,
at all.
Dylan is not what I'm not. I'm not enjoying Dylan at all. I don't know why they're there at this point in time. We'll get to the rest of it, but once I saw him in the whole, hey, it's Dylan, and I was like.
Not Laffy Bates.
Did you?
I didn't think about Kathy, but
I think you mean Kathy Bates, but still, it's still funny though.
Looks like Kathy Bates. Oh, don't do that to Kathy.
I don't want to do that to Kathy though. I respect Kathy too much.
Just say that's an uncomfortable, white refrigerator scene in somebody's old apartments got abandoned because of flooding. That's what she gives a little bit. She's giving that
but
a white refrigerator, but the place was abandoned, so you understood why it was there.
But I kind of see the Kathy Bates resemblance, though. I gotta see.
Jamar, what you say?
So somebody in the comments said Cinder Block from Teen Titans.
Now you know what?
There was a moment of silence for that sniper.
At least it wasn't that damn. What's that? The little muck-looking thing. At least they didn't call it that. I don't even remember what it was called.
Okay, let's get back to this picture. I need a refresher of the people up here because I'm not
okay.
So drag everybody. Okay,
basically.
I think the person that was after Carry. My bad. I thought I put it up here. The next person after Carry On was Anthony. That was the next person.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Anthony's from Houston, and I'm familiar with him. We're friends on Facebook, and he promotes a lot of parties, does a lot of stuff out here. So him being on the show, I was like, oh, I know this bitch, and I wasn't surprised. So first impressions, I'm familiar. So I was like, oh, okay, she fits the bill for me. That's why I was like, all right, Anthony fits in, makes sense. Dylan was
Yeah,
I'm
he
hired for
here.
affirmative action
does. He does.
purposes. Child.
Not true.
Like look at the picture. Look at the picture, y'all. Like they have the white dudes on the outside. Like what kind of border is this? Like what are we
Come on,
giving
book,
here?
come on, bookends.
Bitch, this is a thumbnail for a YouTube video.
Basically, that look like a thumbnail for Boys Night Out. Probably it gives a
I-
Boys Night Out tea.
It's so funny. The two straights are over there, right, with Dylan's, a bowl of cereal with nothing but milk having ass. Then you look over here, and then this bitch got her fingers up. Look at child.
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 That's all we can say about that.
Dylan gives me the underwear model that you see in Target on the packs of underwear. He gives me
Oh.
that.
Don't say
Not
that
Target.
because
Not
Thaddeus
Target.
on Twitter, shout out to him. He's a great black artist, fine, thick brother. He's in Target actually. Like you'll see him on the billboards and stuff over there by the underwear. You know what I'm saying? Dylan would be okay in a TJ Maxx by the cologne section where it's $5.
And a
And
Ross.
it'd be a really small picture. You know, a better yet, picture frame, bitch. There you go. She's a picture frame girl. You taking it
Not,
out.
but
You
TJ Maxx. You said TJ
Yeah.
Maxx though.
People shop there still. They
It's
steal
on
there
point.
too. They shop or steal there. That's right.
It's one. It's one of the
Still
other.
shopping.
It's one of the other.
So I want to talk about baby over here, Gutta K.
Yes, that's probably
one
my
of the only
favorite
few that I
one.
like.
The one critique I have of them is when they use that slur for our trans folks and sisters. And I didn't appreciate that, but I also know that's a teachable moment for somebody. So at the same time, though, through the entirety of the program, I was like, "Oh, I live."
Yes, I
like
was
her.
here for. I'm here for Gutta K. Definitely here for Gutta K.
That was like my
Definitely.
only issue, but that was like real. It was like, okay, we could check her later about that. She probably knew. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. I said, but I live for the I don't give a fuck. The fucks that are not given by me. This is my character presentation. What it do? What it do? But yeah, well, I can't wait to see more from the gutter. Matthew, I can't wait to see more from the gutter. Milan and Relly are giving pastor and first lady poses.
What pastor is that?
Ooh, I mean, they're the new wave churches, bitch. You already know. What congregation?
Listen, okay.
That child.
Oh my goodness gracious. So we like Anthony, we like Gutta K.
Gutta K.
We're sort of here for Franklin's son, but we're sort of feeling him out because right now he's giving who's that girl? It's just, and so we just want to see where it's gonna go from there. Milan Christopher is on this show. And I'm not I'm not gonna him. Put my face back up here. I need to have my face up. Now we'll come back.
Okay, let me put your face back up.
We're gonna get to Relly in the past and the two straights. We're gonna get to them in a second here. We're gonna talk about Milan first. So here's the thing. Now, we can all talk about the past, the present, whatever, when it comes to Mr. Christopher. Okay. Now, I was here from him at certain points on this show, and at other points I was confused as to what was being preached. However, that man is fine. So I'm not going to ever knock that down. Credit whatever it's going to be.
He is fine now.
Shot. Every close shot we got.
The pants he was wearing, his ass was eating all the episode. It was just like.
I just was here for the upshot of the chest, and I was like, well, thank you for that. He did a little pop. I said, oh, you knew the camera was there. Good for you. Good for you. But we get on over here to EB Reviews. We're going to talk about the straights because one of them was
child
from the beginning.
It was like, what is happening here? But
a lot of protesting.
Milan is there for particular reasons because while Andrew Caldwell wants to, bark and bark, that's the main pull is Milan on the show. Call it what it is.
We got to be honest. We We got to be honest.
Give that bitch
We
some
got to.
credit. And I said, once he went and
Yes.
hugged Natalie, I was like, oh, y'all know each other. Duh. So like, yeah, he was gonna be on here for the startup. Go for it. Connect for. But there were a couple of things where I just was like, girl, what happened? And what's going on here? And okay. It was like, I'm about to fight. I said, I'm 37. Then here come Riley. I'm 24. Ooh.
20. I'm like 20.
And
24.
y'all about to swing 13 difference? Oh, girl, you shouldn't even be
Bitch.
paying her. You shouldn't even be paying her.
He
At
do
that
not
age,
look
that's a
24.
baby.
I just knew he was older than 24. I just knew he was.
It's a
Where
mess,
the mud
y'all.
hair is at. I've never
So
even.
I don't know. We'll talk about the whole play-by-play of what he did, where I was just like, why? And wait a minute, but then you just said that 2 minutes ago to him, and then oh, okay, so this TV. Milan got on my nerves
Right.
acting above
We
the
gonna get into
drama.
that. We're gonna get into that in a minute because we definitely
Yeah,
talked about that last night on the
yeah,
phone.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
talk
get into
about
that in a
it.
minute. Don't you
Okay,
worry. Don't
so
you
let's
worry.
get back to this cast photo in the middle of the street with clouds behind it. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I know y'all deserve a little bit better than this, bitch. I mean, you're in the middle of the road. Are you about to get hit? Like, what's happening here? And I think of
Like,
Los Angeles.
period.
I'm not thinking of the freeway out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look like they're on a
Yeah,
black.
that's not Los
I mean,
Angeles.
this the same background that they use for Down Under.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so hot tea.
You
This
know
for the
what?
drag race people. Scotty, I got you. This for the drag race people, bitch. Okay, listen.
Okay. You
For
got it.
Down Under, RuPaul's Drag Race, Jamar just spoke so much truth, I almost want to slap him through this goddamn computer. Bitch, this is Scotty, the exact background. Except
Oh my
theirs was in
God.
color. Except theirs was in color. And there was a sign that had a kangaroo to let you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, like, this is funny. So, good. Hey, listen.
Do it. No, let's Scotty. Do a Google image of Drag Race Down Under, and just look.
Okay, let me do
And
it
you're
right
gonna
now.
see it, and you're gonna be like, now, really,
Hard capital.
I'm gonna put it on the screen too. I'm gonna put it on the screen. You
okay.
said RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
Just do a Google image search.
So while Scotty is looking for the parallels of the we're not spending that
Now,
much money on
bitch,
this.
let me be quiet.
Oh, Scotty
Oh,
saw
he's
it.
seen it. He's seen it.
I'm gonna put it on the screen, by the way. Cause
Go for
bitch,
it.
no, they
Okay,
did.
So check, y'all keep looking at this. This is their little me,
They're
Jamar,
out of
and Scotty
drag.
are not on this cast. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, because if I can't have no ganja here, I would not be able to do this show at all. There is no way. I'd have to be some kind of lit for me to be standing all this kind of nonsense around me, because you know how I am with nonsense, Jamar. You have seen what happens with nonsense. I explode. It's like,
Oh, I
oh
seen it
no,
too, huh?
oh no, bitch. It's like tables are gonna get cracked, not thrown, cracked. Okay, so here's the drag race Down Under promo. Look at this. Look at this.
Bitch,
Look at this.
bitch, bitch.
They on the same road, sis. Like they
it's
just
the same road, bitch.
Bitch. Like a
Route 66,
bitch.
bitch.
Oh,
Girl, it's the same cast in and out of drag.
oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Oh. Oh goodness gracious.
So it
Okay,
must have been
so
storming. So it must have been storming this day, and it was just the sun was out on this
well,
day,
yeah,
pretty
that's what
much.
happens when you film on or take pictures on, Fridays when it's been raining. It's April. But to get back to the cast over here, Relly B is right next to Milan Christopher there with this good old church coat. Like my sister right here. Listen, I want to say this too before we continue. This is for entertainment purposes. We don't wish any ill will towards these people. This is all for jokes and giggles. I wish nothing but success if it's in a positive way. You know how I said for these folks. But back to the Honda Pilot salesman, where the money resides. First impressions, I said, oh, she's gonna be a lot. And I was not proven wrong. I wasn't
At
proven
all.
wrong.
At
Nope.
all.
Nope.
I'm
I didn't
just
know
not
she was
sure.
gonna be that much.
I was like,
Okay.
oh, and she the tallest one there too, right next to the powdered donut over there. I said, oh, bitch, this is about to be something. This is about to be something. The reach and everything. I saw them country reach. You know what I'm talking about, Scotty? With big hands with a long reach. I said, oh,
Oh
she like to
yes.
hit. She like to hit
Oh
folks.
yes.
The moment I saw him, I said, oh, he like to fight. Was not proving it wrong.
But his
Um,
maturity level showed bright as a motherfucker this damn
That
episode.
period. Okay.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Come on with the rainbow long jacket. I can do this no more. I'll be damned if yeah, all that.
All that. All that. Every single drop of it.
Next one we gonna talk about are the straight men who are here. That we need to have a
Child,
conversation
allegedly.
today.
Allegedly.
We'll start with the little the smaller, less aggressive one,
Curtis.
who loves women. I said, look at Kevin Hart. Go on, little baby. Go on, little
Not
something.
Kevin Hart.
He be jumping in the pussy. But listen, so
Oh
he
my goodness.
gave very non-threatening tease, and
Yeah.
I
Secure.
enjoyed this. I'm doing myself very secure. And so I didn't have any issues with him, like when he was first spoken. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like he seems cool.
Yeah.
Now.
The other one.
The other one, child.
What's his name?
Mullah.
Melodonna.
Moolah Mo. That's his name.
Oh,
Moolah.
muchos bullshit. Listen. Okay, so here's my tea with you, good sir. Let me speak to you in your language since you don't understand, sissy.
Not sissy.
You gave a whole lot, and we're gonna get to it. But in the beginning alone, it was like, oh, okay. Once he announced his jail time, y'all, I was like, oh, girl, here we go. I gotta let y'all know
That
what my
makes you
bid
more
was.
suspect.
Woo, Jamar. Not only that, it's like, so this was my credit. And it was for like a gun charge or whatever. I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Bitch, we have neighbors that carry. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like he gave me a lot, but I also give him some credit for being a multiple business owner, entrepreneur, getting his stuff together. There are things I was like, okay, cool. But let it be known, Gutta K called your ass so right, bitch, when y'all was in the room.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He said he gets me down low. DL fag.
Woo! Real quick. And I was like, but it do though. Because we all experience that kind of behavior. We've all experienced it from dudes like that. It's like,
because he was way too bothered for me. Like, for me, it's like, okay, I get it. You letting the people know that you straight. I get it. But why you got to be so aggressive with it?
That part.
Yeah, no, I can't have y'all in my room, bro. Like,
so let's get our faces back up in here so we can let these people know how disgusted we are with what we're about to discuss further about. Thank you, Scotty. Let's do this from the beginning. Now, Scott, now you got me here, bitch. It's on, girl. I got it. We start out here at low-key, a Black Mirror episode. If y'all remember the one with Miss Letitia Wright don't want to get vaccinated, have an ass, and she went to the museum at that gas station, Jamar. That low-key was the setting. It was like, that's where they shot so many music videos too. I think Janet Jackson shot a video out there. I was like, oh, everyone's been over here. It's an LA staple for shooting stuff, right? So they go there for the photo shoot. Let's get into Miss the bump face looking having ass, Andrew Caldwell. Yeah, blinky old bitch ass. I'm sorry, Blinky. We had to do this to you, but I would remove 2 of them teeth and give me some Andrew mutton chops face looking fucking ass.
Hey, Andrew. Okay. Hey, girl. Hey, Andrew. What's going on, girl?
Hey, sis. It's Christmas. Okay, so all we can hear. Get this off the screen.
I thought we were gonna keep it on the screen. I'm sorry.
We give it a little bit of time. We can't. That's a lot. That's a lot of woo. Okay. Woo. I like the playground, Scotty. I don't want to slide though, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I want to climb. You know,
Oh my god.
the underside of a donkey's ass decided to get into arguments with Milan Christopher for no apparent reason. As Milan then exposed after Ben exposing him about having, wanting to request to suck on a little Christopher, you know what I'm saying? A little Winnie the Pooh right there, if you know what I'm saying. Which, misdelivered said, and I wrote it down.
Oh,
I did.
Child.
I wrote her rebuttals.
None of what he said made sense.
It was really funny. If my tongue was fighting with my teeth, I would have trouble. Actually, I would be doing this perfectly. But I'm gonna try to do this the best way I can. Okay, because my mouth doesn't want to hurt too much after I, because Andrew Caldwell is fucking Sylvester the goddamn cat, suffering fuckatash, like very much
Get
that.
it on the
oh
camera,
my
girl.
god. Period.
There, I mean, silly willy old bear bitch ass. So all we hear is, and your PP Long probably got you those shoes right there. And your PP Long got you those shoes right there. What did your PP Long do?
That's what I want to know.
You know about the PP Long?
Jamar, we know you found one, sister. Like, what you mean? That was the first one now, huh? Then it was, I would never sleep with you. You too nasty. The porn tape you did was tired. As Milan Christopher is going, I thought you were straight. How would you have seen it? No.
Let us point out the fact, not that I wouldn't sleep with you because you're a man. Not that I wouldn't sleep. But
you sleep with women and men. And it was like,
but you like women.
They were eating you alive outside at 5 p.m.
Period. They was eating his ass the fuck up, and he had no rebuttals. He had all those rebuttals that he had were childish as fuck. He could not catch up. Period.
I am delivered. I would never sleep with you because you look dirty.
No, we would never sleep with you because you.
That's the point, because he know damn well he would have slept with Milan. He know he would have slept with him.
I know the cardboard box did not sit there with the good old rattan. Honey, what? I couldn't believe it.
Go to Instagram to unsend them DMs because Milan was 2 seconds from pulling them receipts, I'm sure.
Period.
Was on that phone with them Gucci gloves looking so tired, girl. It was embarrassing. The word behind the scenes is that Zell Swag's supposed to had been on the show, and Milan Christopher told Natalie if he was on the show, he wasn't going to do it.
Oh.
We could always get Zell Swag on the next season. We could. Milan doesn't have to come back.
That perfect kind of trash.
Good TV. Good TV. And he would talk too, so we would have a relationship in the house, possibly, with him still saying he's not gay, like that.
Mm-hmm. Even though I've seen his little Twitter videos, fucking people.
I saw it too. I was like, oh,
okay, Zell, dig up in them guts.
Scotty, listen, as you know, as we bear, it was like, oh,
I'm like, okay,
I can hang with that.
Both of you are disgusting.
Oh. I'm like, okay,
it's fine. That's fine.
It'll be something I keep. It'll be something I keep a secret. I won't be telling everybody. But
the Pickles Cage. That's because a year ago they had a huge blowout on Big O reading each other down. Y'all told me to join that.
They did.
After I did airtime, they're like, "You should join that. You can make money." And I was like, "I don't know if I want to hop on there."
Looks disgusting.
Everybody be going in. So
Big O is ratchet. Okay.
Exactly. So while the missing link is out there just yelling up a storm, everybody is like, girl, what is the tea? And Milan Christopher wants an easy win, so he's threatening to beat her up. Milan, all tea. That's an easy win. Like, you don't even have to talk about
the biggest bitches there.
Like, short and biggest bitch at the same time. Like, that man is not Milan is not tall. So, like, looking over, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, like, bitch, you could wear her low. Did you see what Andrew was doing when Milan was running up, like, doing all that? I was like, right. Jesus got me. I said, let me tell you what God is not going to do.
Don't bless no man.
It was Andrew talking to us a Gutta K. So I'll check you by them braids and swing you around, bitch. Gutta said, bitch, I wish you would. I wish
Gutta was over there like this. I wish she would. I wish you would. Anthony was so funny, just egging it on. Girl, why would you hit her? I would hit her. That's funny. I was over there laughing like, yeah, key her up, because she wants this ass whooping. Then we get over to the two. What is this? One refrigerator and the mini fridge. Yeah, there you go. Dylan and William, the baddest. I was like, girl, what did you watch and get that from? Either way, they were like, we gonna beat you up. I was like, y'all are doing this is easy. She's easy. What are you talking about? She just talks a lot. All she do is talk. Like, it just felt, I don't know, like, yes, she talks too much, but also, come on, y'all. Like, she's played.
They hurt too long on her.
Yes,
I'm over it.
There was way too much.
I'm like, if anybody gonna swing on her, let's move on.
It was them running after Andrew to find him, and I'm like,
how did y'all know I was here?
Girl, like,
are y'all talking to me?
Who is she? Like, who is she to you? Don't lie to me. Like,
Period. Period.
It was the outfit he was wearing in the damn airport.
Oh, yeah, we might as well go ahead and just end her so we can get on to the rest of the story, because I don't feel like bringing her back up again. The poop that comes out of Rufus's ass, Andrew Caldwell, was then found at the airport afterwards because he decided to dip out on production after signing a contract and tried to cash the check that they were going to pay. Okay? For them being there, that, I'm sure it was the initial deposit. I'm not sure if they got the full money up front. I'm assuming it was the deposit. So, like, they rolled up on him on the airport. They were able to find him. Now, cameras are on, and they're asking questions like, "No one's going to jump you. This is not going to happen. We're trying to do the best thing that we can do here." And first, you know, a lost teddy bear at a goddamn Goodwill is telling them, entertaining the conversation, but then they get on the phone with their lawyer, and that all ceases to exist. And that's when I knew I had a stunt queen, because when they brought that bank up, I said, "Oh, so you still try to cash the check? Now you're telling people that you were never on the show. You were telling people you were never on the show. That was the worst thing you could have done." I think Andrew Caldwell just stunted himself out of this by having a whole statement made, and then they showed this. Had they shown this and you not said nothing, we wouldn't be having this deep of a conversation about it. You have, girl.
But she's not smart.
At all.
No, I almost said a couple other things. Woo. Or cute.
And that's why I left it at that.
Or stylish. Or entertaining. Admirable.
I mean, it would have been entertaining to watch her act a fool in that house, but he never
we wanted to see her get tossed. Call it what it was. I wanted to see Snorlax be thrown around, bitch. All tea.
I'm not gonna lie, because all that shit that she was talking, I wanted to see her back it up, but we knew she wasn't gonna back it up.
Baby, I wanted to see the type differential of a fighting Pokemon versus a normal style. Do you hear me, Jamar? I wanted super effective. Okay, bing boom, 1 HP left. Okay,
close combat.
Girl, she needs a focus sash. You hear what I'm saying? Like, no, because I know that Andrew was picked for stunt purposes, just like other queens and other shows that I've discussed before being picked for cash grabs, because people are going to see, what are they going to do? Like, are we going to finally hear him say he's a sissy? And we did. We saw it. We saw all of it. Look what he was wearing at the airport. Whew, Jamar.
But you don't want to be found.
I'm like, what is that? Is that expensive? Did you pay a lot of money for that?
But my thing about him is he really thought he was like the big dog of the show. Like, he just knew he was like, watching this show, you already know who the big dog really is, and that's Milan. We don't want to say that, but he's the one
he's the big dog.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Like, when I saw the casting, it's like, clearly the one who was VH1 is on here. Period. Right. So So he was pitching. A little Polly, yeah, Esther. Okay. little burnt rubber there. You know his legs are hot, bitch. You know when he be walking, he be like, ooh. I forgot he need a little Tussie deodorant. Let this say a little Tussie deodorant.
There's gonna be a rash of his inner thigh.
Or you know she got a little burnt leg inside rubber. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thick legs, you know what's up. A little dark. You gotta use a little lotion down there, get that tone just right. Just saying. So are we done with this bitch? Because she low-key was called out. They showed pictures of her and all that kind of stuff. Like I said,
we didn't even got to the house. We didn't even got to the bus.
Right. Like I said,
you ain't even got to the bus yet.
And I'll say it again. You make a mockery of God, and he will eventually, he, her, they, however y'all worship, will eventually get you. And also karma. So what we saw, in my opinion, was God doing God's work. Because for me as a Christian, even though I'm very open about my sexuality, I find him to be very blasphemous. I find him to be making a mockery of people who actually have found God in a certain sense to take them from their desires sexually, where I was born this way. Let's be very clear. I do believe in that. But I also know some people do make a difference or a change based off of what they want to do. This wasn't a choice for me. But for him, and how he got his fame and how everything happened and everything we watched, every video, all that kind of stuff. It has been a shit show from the beginning. Clown work. Stunt queen. Stunt queen.
Since
Stunt
like
queen.
2014.
Like you've almost had a decade of doing the devil's work while you talking about it. So it's very interesting that you did all that you could do. Didn't you say Cordell and you was doing something? You know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah, he did say
your
that.
favorite person, Scotty. I know you remember, since that's your girl. That's your girl. That's your girl. Y'all can read a book together.
Don't be telling them lies, child.
On the other, I mean A, B, C. But
don't be telling them lies, child. Don't be lying, that child.
But on a real note, like that's how I think of him. I think of him as somebody who's playing in God's face and using it to get into people's laugh and thinking it's comedy and to make a mockery of the Lord is a sin. And so I don't play that shit with him. And that's why, I know what I'm doing, but I know at the end of the day, I'm talking to God and I'm asking for forgiveness and I'm trying my best the next day. And for him, I don't find that at all. Like I think he's a clown, a punk sissy clown, stunt queen, punk, boo,
pretty much,
boo. So I think that'll be the last thing I ever say on him, unless he comes up again in some sort of topic. But that's
bring
how
him to the
I know.
reunion.
That's
if he shows up.
He ain't.
He ain't coming to every reunion, child. He too scared. He ain't coming.
Yeah. Like I don't do that kind of stuff. Like, oof, girl. Like, can you imagine him in the house if he didn't get the room he wanted?
They would have gave him that tiny ass bed that Dylan was sleeping in.
They would have gave him too much camera time, and I had to see his face for such in the close-ups. Like, terrible person. Just a terrible person. Just a terrible
overall. Oh yeah, he does. He does have a replacement.
Oh, that's right. I think there's going to be another one too, because it looked like there was somebody else that was new up in the household as well. I don't know if one of the Matthew, shut up. One of them club children is gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? When them Ritz, it has to leave. I'm just saying. A little stuffed with cheese, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I am not doing this. But however, now we get to the bus ride. Now they all notice that they noticed that Andrew is missing. So everybody looking for Andrew. Everybody want to know where the hell Andrew is.
No one was looking.
Not that hard.
I mean, the bus got cuter.
Not the bus got cute. I cannot.
By a little bit of a margin. There was still a couple of rocks with those papers and sizzles. Okay, a lot of rocks.
Not.
We're never going nowhere. We always picking rock, girl. Hey,
I can see it.
Bitch, no rock.
There was no connects.
How it get scratched by the bush and then he call help? I got jumped. The back of the wall jumped you, Go on the bus. No one was looking for this stunt queen. We get to the house. Natalie in your pores showed up. Call it. Call it, Scotty. Call it. They got that camera too close to that girl. Stop that shit. She's a beautiful lady, but you get real close. I
You
be
put her in day drag in the
inside the
sunlight.
planet. Okay, like we be in there.
Give her dim lighting. Dim
I
lighting.
didn't know we was like doing a whole exploration of this planet. Cuckoo, cuckoo. No gravity.
Child,
The
her
center
chin is
of-
enough.
Huh.
Her chin is enough as it is.
It's the
But
cheek.
however, uh, and her head shaped funny too. Like
Her
she got a
wig was
funny
nice.
shaped head.
I don't. It's not that she has a funny shaped head. It's the fact that she pulls it back, and so the scalp is then given this, type of Yoshi egg shape to it, and then you hear the music every time. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm done. I like Natalie Nunn. Thank you
just
for the
aged
programming.
yourself.
Thank you,
aged the
Natalie.
fuck out of yourself just now.
Bing, 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 bing,
These babies don't know what that is. They don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Oh my
Wah, wah,
goodness.
wah, wah, blah, 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 blah.
So then on the bus ride, Moolah Mo has to announce that he is straight, and he had to let everybody know that he's straight, and that if anybody tries to come on to him sexually, it's going to be an issue.
Oh, I'm scared.
Let's unpack this.
It's called toxic masculinity.
Joe Button, what? No.
I'm just like, all you have to do is announce, hey, not gay.
Boosie said what? I didn't know Boosie was on the back of the bus. Light skin Boosie. Go ahead, light skin Boosie. You do that, light skin Boosie. You go in there, light skin Boosie.
He was just way too pressed for me. Like just too pressed and unhappy and uncomfortable. Just
Got
so
on my
pressed.
goddamn nerves. Like it's like, okay, we get it. I understand you want to make that known in case somebody run up to you thinking like you good trade or something because you feel you're a very cute guy. But I also find that to be very narcissistic when people do that because they think like, oh, I'm attractive and you're gonna immediately try to hit on me, and so I'm gonna just stop you there, like as if this all gay men and women want me. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. And
you know, a lot of
this makes you think.
I was just about to get into that because that's the crazy thing about it. It's men like that I can't stand. They think just because we're gay and we like men, that means we like every man that we see. Like, and it'd be the ones that I'd be like, you are never in danger of me talking to you because you're not my type. So
I don't like some gay people. You see what I'm saying?
Like, period. Period. We don't even like some gay people. What do you mean?
What are you talking
about? But they
be
ducking, dodging, trying to move, and we don't even see them.
And that be me going like this. Oh, are you okay? Oh, he got a little too close to me.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah, let me get the fuck away from you because
you
I
got
might
too
hit
close
you.
to me.
Thank you, Jamar. That'd be me. I might tag you because you talking some nonsense right now. That's scaring me. So that's when, of course. Go ahead, Scotty. My bad.
No. I'm just saying, like, it just really kills me. Like, you already ready for some bullshit. It's like you anticipating the dudes to try to holler at you because you just know you that nigga and
sitting back there at 5'6" with all that energy. No shade to my short daddies out there. I'm just saying, like, that man is real low, and it's like, you think that where the money resides gonna hop and split on top of you? That's not happening. They're all. It was aggravating.
And then on top of that, he been in prison too. So
you said what, Jamar?
Why did he make that comment? It was like now because they asked Milan who he would fuck, and he was like, well, if he was straight, no disrespect, all those precursors, but then he was still like, man, now you got this big buff dude saying he gonna come after me, like, I'm just like, what does that have to do with the conversation at hand? Like, I don't understand what he was trying to say in that moment.
Child, like he not only he complimented his body is what he did.
That's what I heard.
Basically in that moment, and I wasn't happy Milan did that, but it's also like, okay, keep it real, do whatever. But it's like, he just made that statement. And so for you to then say that is like you very much testing that man at that time. And
But he said no
also,
disrespect. It was like, the hypothetical
okay,
speaking, no
diabetes, no
disrespect.
offense, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't need to happen for me, in my opinion, but I also was happy it happened because that's going to start to pull out that real shit from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you really feel. Like, if someone's going to test you real quick, because you started to act up real quick back here. Now, that man even mentions that he's attracted to you. Now, how are you going to act after that? That's how it's really going to be. But as you saw, he was like, "Ugh," and I was just like, girl, this is too much from you. You're cute, but this makes you kind of gross. Like, I don't need this kind of energy. Straight men are
Straight men
afraid
are
women will do the
afraid
same
Say
straight
it
thing.
men.
again.
Ooh,
Say
Period.
it one more
Period.
time.
ooh.
Say
Period.
it one more time, and then
When
make it all
the
uncomfortable, and then we become the bad guys. But then they see some bitches around, they slap their ass, cat calling, talk about their titties, everything else. But then when they, girl, please.
a hot mess. Just a hot and look at you. 2 out of how many motherfuckers on this bus, dumbass?
Good
Right.
luck
Trying
with
to start
that.
some boy. When I say Scotty, I sat back there like this. Now, if I was on this bus and I was with these people, the moment a drip of masculine bullshit came out of his mouth, I'd have backhanded the fuck out of him and been on. It'd been on. Natalie been mad at me. Rolling up to that house. I couldn't stop hitting him.
The fact that Anthony insinuated that the F-bomb was dropped, it should have been it would have been the whole house versus you two bitches. Well, at least him, whoever it was. Like, you're in a house full of
Right.
people. Like,
Oh, that
we may
wouldn't have
not
gone.
like each other
Yeah,
right now, but if you drop the F-bomb, then we
it's
all
going
stand
down
together.
because you think you can just do what you want to do, and right here, it's gonna be rock paper scissors in the ground. You go. I hope you can find the hospital. I ain't driving you. I'm gonna say this now. So Milan, of course, it's not Milan. Child. Gutta K, of course, just gives their description of who they are as a person. More so, basically, they would have jumped you, Maddie. Girl, they wouldn't jump me. Joshua, you're cute. Knowing I've been jumped and wore people out after jumping me, but the girls think they know. Back to the story. So
Not back to the story.
this child is like, she said something. I didn't like the T comment. I didn't care for it. We know that word is not okay. Misgendering anybody is not okay. All of that. So once they said who they were, you can see Maloney in the background. That's his name again. Maloney Mahani Mahuna
Mula,
Hakuna Matata. What is it again?
Moolah Mo, child. Moolah.
Oh, okay. See, that's the thing too. They're both Curtis that can't fight. I already saw that little jump in situation, which I was like, oh, okay. So they want to do something. It wouldn't go down that way, right? So when Gutta has said all that, this also transfers a little bit later on into the episode when we get to the house. But you can see that man going like, I thought this was Bad Boys Club. I said, oh, Matthew, see, he's confusing gender, identity, sexuality, all of that. Here we go. This is that dumb shit. Thank you, Natalie Nunn. Like, nope. But on the way there, the white girls start fighting.
For reasons unknown.
Wait. We didn't get to the part where Moolah was questioning Carry On.
Did they do
on the bus?
Oh, yeah.
You said Mulan? Did you say Mulan?
I mean, not Mulan.
Whatever
Moolah.
the hell his name is.
Okay,
Mulan
bitch, I was like, you not gonna call Moolah some princess that had to go through some bullshit, bitch, just to be respected by her family. You will not disrespect Mulan. Like how Disney did without putting Mushu back in the goddamn movie. We were mad.
Oh my god!
They didn't want to pay for the cinematography. They didn't want to pay for those graphics. And all that extra
They didn't want to. They didn't want to have to pay Eddie Murphy since picks up the. Okay, let me stop. But yeah. So when the question did happen, Kirk Franklin's son back there, aha, very like a comedian, try to answer, and I like what I like. I don't really have a label to whatever I do. I just do music.
I mean, That would tell me all I needed to know.
Period.
But
It's
Okay.
nobody's business, one, but two, it's the answer for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's
that's
business,
all I
one,
would
but
need to know.
two, it's the answer. Answer. It's the answer for me. I We know, girl. It's okay. Why else was your dad mad? Ha ha. Everybody say, ha! I got
So,
rewards
bitch,
for
are you
doing
mad,
this.
dark, bitch?
No, this is Kirk Franklin. Ha ha. Yeah, God. Jesus. All right now.
Oh my goodness, I can't. But it just seemed like he was way too interested in knowing if he was gay or not. And I think he's gonna question him again later on in the season. If not the next
Next week.
episode, I think he gets punched. When he punches him out, he's gonna be
Girl.
asking him again. And I'm just like, the fuck?
I love how he's sitting there with a bloody mouth, like, why? And I'm like, Bad Boys Club. Hands up, bitch. What's going on? What's going on?
You know
I
what
would
they say
never
you
be
like
sitting there
to
like this. I would never
like
be
to
sitting there like this. Oh, not that
they pick on the
household.
people that you have a crush on.
Right. My hair would be in a knot
Exactly.
every day. Do you hear me? This be not knotted up every. Nope, you ain't gonna be pulling me. We ain't gonna be doing none of that. I see you flinch. Hop! We're not playing. I'm telling you. Girl, I'll be carrying plates and glasses to break over people. We fucking this house up. I told Natalie, let them be. Don't fuck with me. That's what I'm
With that
also thinking about.
IKEA, with that
That
IKEA
furniture
furniture
breaking and
from
shit.
IKEA. We
Girl.
know it's from IKEA, child. But that is a good comparison. What y'all think about that?
Wait. Wait, and which one is Ann? Let me make sure I know which one we're talking about.
Andy was on that season with Natalie Nunn. She was the nerd girl that was putting that shit up in Kate's drink, making her fat. Gonna make her really fat. Gonna make her really fat. She was the nerd. Come on, Jamar, tell me you remember, child.
Hold on,
You don't
because
remember her?
somebody tried to text me as soon as you started to explain it. Could you say that for me one more time?
Annie was on BGC4 with Natalie. She was the nerd.
Oh no, see, I didn't. I watched it. I watched season 4 one time, but I didn't start watching BGC till about halfway through 5.
Oh, okay.
I remember Brandy crazy ass. That's right.
So
Who could forget?
listen, so back to the Almond Joy fight that we had to witness and see.
Yes, Almond Joy.
9-1 something Dylan and William the baddie got into a fight, and it was over something they had said at I guess when they were taking pictures, and she was gonna beat her up or something, or she was the baddest one. So who is the baddest? Because they're both. It's Dylan the baddest, William the baddest.
Yeah.
So y'all must want to fight. Which one of y'all gonna be that baddest? And he was like, "Well, time will tell." Like, no,
But
we need to
who
fight right
talked
now.
like that, Jamar? That's what I was trying to figure out. Every time William was doing that, I'm like, who does that sound like that actually talks like that? Because you're just pulling it out. Because once you got your ass tagged by the car salesman, bitch, all of a sudden you was like, I didn't sign up for this. I had to call them all together. I was like, excuse me, bitch, I thought you was that girl. What's up? Like, what?
He was like, "I just do my music. I just do my brand. I don't do this."
Wrong.
Signed the contract. You seen the show. You knew what the assignment was.
You and that cheap corset you was wearing for that photo shoot, sis, had the goddamn nerve and audacity to sit there and talk about laying hands on the pastor. But here come Vanilla Ice over here. You want to play pussy? And then here come the car salesman running up with the good old special. Get your Civic, bitch. And no, it's not going to be. I don't understand. I'm sorry. It was nonsense. The fight was stupid. Dylan got up. The voice got really high. I was like, that's the bitch. Like, he beats up. I guess he beats himself. Boom, boom, boom. But he was very much, you want to fight, girl? You want to fight, girl? You want to fight, girl? You want to fight? Yeah, let's go out. Let's get outside and fight.
Let's go. I'm like, this is so Caucasian. This whole
David
interaction
Buster's hell is going on.
so
Like, that was not a fight. that was not a fight. I don't know what the hell that was, but
They
that
was
was
like,
not a fight. Were they fighting in the air? Like, what the
They were
fuck were they
punching
doing?
holes into the ozone layer, Scotty. That's what they were doing, causing global warming with all of the air that they were knocking into the wind. Like,
Because,
this
baby,
is silly. This is silly. Like,
I was
girl,
waiting for
okay.
one of them to hit the tree branch. I was just waiting.
He want to go outside. Then he finds some trash at the front of the bus, throws it. The white refrigerator gets up, starts to, do all of this. There was no connecting. And then she getting off the bus. I rocked your shit, girl. I was mad. Scotty, as somebody who has put hands on people before and laid bitches to rest. Are you for real? You did what? What did you do? What did you do?
Nothing.
At the same time, bitch, holding the contracts for a goddamn Accord. The salesman falls off the bus, drunk. Oh my God. Dylan's now over by the bushes. All the black people are getting off the bus too fast. High key.
Mm.
They're going to jump me. How? Who? Why would they jump you?
That whole shit it started out like I need to prove myself and assert dominance, and it just backfired on her in every way possible.
Every way
Miss
possible.
Dillon.
Because you was a tired queen, and we heard about it. We seen it. I saw you, sis, with this old plaid haircut and the glasses that you came in on. I said, look at the Elton John knockoff. I can't do it. I can't do it. They get
Not Elton
outside.
John.
They're outside. All of a sudden, it's as if he was really selling a whole lot of cars that day. I have to get off of that joke for him, but it's just too easy. Why are you in their fight talking about, if you don't swing, I'm going to swing?
But that's when I knew. That was when I knew.
I was over it then. I was over
done.
it. I was over it.
Even like the first time, I'm like, okay, I guess you're trying to like, insinuate and try to hype people up. But no, when he was for real and then stood 10 toes down in his logic as to why he should have fought her. Like, I told her they don't fight. I won't fight her. Did you not hear me say that? But I'm like, what do those two fighting have to do with you?
That's where I know William the Bad is from. That's where it is. Thank you, Fruit Punch. Catfish. That's the show where William is from. I was
It was on Catfish.
Where have I seen this misshapen fruit before? Catfish. I got it. There it is. Okay. The only white gay rapper that is male presenting. That is not true, by the way, baby. It's not.
I'm like, I don't think that's true.
It's really not true. Okay, so here we get back to this. Let's get back to this.
Hey T.
Hey T. You got your green screen up, girl? You want to hop in here? You want to join Bag Boys Club next time, T? You want to hop on together? So we can get it out, girl. We can get it out.
Oh my God.
The chat. It was posted to the chat. Meet me outside. How about
no? Yeah, T. You want to come up, T? You want to come up?
You're not in the flyer, but you can come up, bitch. I approve. I approve.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes,
Material world. All right. While we figure out if T's got his green screen up, we gonna move on here.
I watched every season of Bad Girls Club, by the way. Every single season except for season 15. I watched every season.
Same here. Oh yeah, I was big into
Bad. Was 17 the one with the sisters?
Is that the one with the sisters of the cousins?
15 was one with the sisters and sisters and the cousins.
And then the lesbian couple that pretended to be related or whatever. And they really
Yeah.
That was fun. It was it Susu and Hunan and Hunan? Susu and what was it?
Hanan and Susu. Hanan and
Susu. Yeah, that's what it was. They came in and rocked. It was like, they were above people in weight and height. It was like they're not in the same class. I'm so sorry. They're heavyweights coming into these middleweight, lightweight fighters. Back to the situation hand outside, where there is now a whole kerfuffle of people gathered around with the only two white people in the cast, about to fight. So Relly is egging it on. Everyone else is just watching from the side, even though they're like, Relly's wrong for this. But it's like, girl, y'all just watched too. You didn't stop the fight from happening. But
At all. Y'all stood y'all ass there and watched him gas it up. Y'all didn't try to stop.
same with
Didn't try.
security. Like, it's okay, but they wanted to see it happen because we wanted to see if girls were worth their weight in, snow.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
You're welcome for the girls who caught that. So
I was gonna say sugar.
Bunny, you're welcome. Boom. Come on, keep up. All right, so listen now. When we start to see them fighting, or whatever you want to call
T
that,
said he coming up.
okay. Dylan was swimming. He was trying to get his paddle on the other side. He lost the paddle. He was out there in the middle of the ocean somewhere. Poor girl. Poor girl. Have you ever hit anybody like that, Jamar? Did you
Not
getting
the whole
like
world
this? Because his body was turned. Yes, give a little skin. His body was turned, okay? And then he's rearing his arm all the way back here. I study, because I know how to fight, bitch. I've had boxing training. I'm like, I could have tagged you 3 times in all of this energy, all of this, like all of that is boom, 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 boom. We're done.
It's like they really didn't want to fight. It's like they were
No, they
fighting, but
didn't. They didn't because they felt pressured by the black people that were there.
Yeah,
to be tough. And I was like, wow, like y'all really fell into that.
Natalie's there, so they're like, oh my god.
Natalie over here
acting like she's above it.
Scotty, look, here you go. What's going on? What's going on?
Like, we just got here, you guys. Like,
William,
there's a lot of expensive shit in this house.
Girl, it's from IKEA.
Man, that master suite bed broke immediately.
I just was like, what in the fuck am I watching? This is not what I signed up for. I want connections. Where is the pow? I want the thud. I guess when the new person is coming, we won't have that. I want the thud. You know what I'm saying? Like rock.
Oh, they coming. It looks like it's coming.
So they can't fight. They didn't want to fight.
That's the basis of the situation. They can't fight and they didn't want to fight. So that's the basis of the situation.
And
they're in the wrong house.
Pretty much just bulldozed poor Dylan into the bush.
Why was William out of breath though? But why was William out of breath before like the second fight happened with Relly? Because when they stopped, he was like, I was like, girl, was this a lot?
I feel like he just started hyperventilating. I think he just got really
too many of y'all around me. Like I can't. Like it's too many of y'all. Like I never knew this was what it felt like. Like
you see, he lost that accent when he got real.
When I say all of the Hellmans, all of the craft, all of it came out. I was like, oh, so this is what you are really like.
During the photo shoot, it was like, yeah, I'm the baddest, that white girl that got the biggest
with the thickest white girl.
And then he started fighting. I'm not here for this. I am here for my grand. This is not why I'm here.
So now that Relly B has witnessed these 2 pieces of cheese not do anything at all, Relly wants to now fight and chooses Dylan first. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And just ran on him. Like, he didn't really hit him. He just kind of ran him over a little bit.
Just like,
someone's here, y'all.
Threw him into the bushes. Oh, she chose to get in the kitchen. Uh-huh. Come for me. Come for me. Come for me. I sit for you, so come for me, bitch.
I gave all my reads to the folks that y'all reading right now. I ain't got no more reads.
Oh, then we'll see you later.
God, they wore me out. They wore me out with their foolishness and they clownery last night, but it was entertaining, but it was foolishness.
How long is this season?
Like, I think we all agree with that, child. We all agree with that. It was
going to be long enough for me to keep the Zoo subscription going. I'll tell you that much. Because Jocelyn's Cabaret was about to end, and I was about to be, I'm all right, out. Right out. I was tired of looking at them titties in my face, baby. It was getting on my nerves. I mean, that and ballistic old musty looking ass, bitch. You know, right. No bathe, bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here. I know your underwear stank. I just know when people get by, you be like, Were you just outside?
Listen, I agree with y'all though. Like Dylan and William, the baddest. I was sitting there like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? I said, why is this happening? Like, and then when Darrell came up in there with his bullying energy, then all of a sudden Dylan ain't want to fight no more. And I said, well, Dylan, wait a minute, you called this girl out on the bus like you was bad it. So I was expecting when Darrell came through, you was like, well, bitch, what's good? That's what I thought.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But now I don't want to come
Exactly.
out.
Have you risen? Well, I'm already awake. Like, what are you talking about? Like, ooh, I was getting angry at that. Like, you don't.
Yeah, that made me mad. And then William, the baddest, was like, well, why do you want to fight? Why you want to fight? I'm like, nah, bitch. It wasn't none of that energy when it was Andrew. When it was Andrew, you was all in his face like, bitch, what's popping?
Period. Because they knew he would. They knew Andrew wasn't gonna fight. That's why they wanted to fight him so bad because they knew he wasn't gonna fight.
It's an easy win. It's an easy victory. I beat Andrew Caldwell's ass.
Nobody would be.
But nobody would give you anything for that girl because, like, that's like someone beating up Woah Vicky or Bad Baby. Like, those people are a little, like, off. So, like, no, that would be almost a crime. That's
how I felt about Milan. I said, Miss Milan, not Andrew. Now, when you went at Darrell, now I was with. I said, but I'm not gonna give you no cool points for fighting Miss Andrew, girl. No, not Miss Andrew.
Because he wanted to fight Andrew so bad. Like,
I'm like, Milan, that man is calling you broke and like OnlyFans, but you are probably making a lot more money than he is, honey. And it's not even probably, like, we all can tell. Y'all have got to stop calling Milan Mulan. He will not be a war-torn Chinese princess out there in the countries trying to pose as a man, trying to get her daddy's respect again. We will stop calling that lady. Went through things.
Where is my trade fan? Because Moolah, you real cute, but Miss Girl, that be the thing that gives it away. And people came under somebody came into my DMs, not somebody, it was a straight guy. The straight guy said that's the problem with the gay community. Y'all think every man is gay, blah blah blah. So no. I don't think every man is gay. I never said I thought he was gay, but I do think he DL. I said the way that he got up there and was like, yeah, and if y'all try to do something, like if I'm asleep or something like that, and y'all try to do da-da-da, I'm like, sir, we ain't asked you all that.
That's prison language. That's prison language.
That was really gay of him to get in your inbox to tell you that.
Period.
It's not,
what's the point of you coming in my DMs?
It's not us trying to make everybody else gay. Y'all are worried that everybody else is gay.
And I didn't understand why you felt that way because I never said that about Curtis. Curtis give me more of a straight masculine male than
we all said that. We all said that. Curtis seems very secure in himself. So whenever things are happening that are crazy, like even when he was narrating a fight between two gay men, he wasn't like, oh, these punks. He was like, oh shit, they're already popping off. It's real early up in here, and nothing was given a tone. Nothing was given this. Every time Moolah get up there, I don't like how this is looking. I'm like, if you and your squatty looking ass don't go on somewhere, the fuckery. Bitch, you started to get ugly.
The sissies. What did you expect, child?
Right. Like, Natalie put this together.
She don't know straight men. But see, my thing about the situation is this right here. When he said, while I'm asleep, that's prison talk. Because you probably had some punk in prison sucking you off while you sleep and you scared somebody going to do it in his house. In the prison flashback.
His little ass was getting tossed around in jail. That's really what I think.
Soulful dog.
You think he was getting tossed around?
I think he was getting tossed around in jail. That's what I think.
Curtis is definitely a follower. Like, we're going to see that in the next episode.
Yeah, Curtis is a follower.
We're just saying in terms of how the confessionals have been coming off from our first impression of him, he didn't give us the most like Moolah did on the initial discovery of, oh, this is the show. Yeah, but I know you need this coin with all them businesses. Because if you didn't, if this was too much for you, you could just leave.
And that was another thing. He said he on a radio show. I've been here for 4 years, never heard of it. He got a car dealership. I've been here for 4 years, never seen it. He has spoken. I've been here for 4 years and never seen it. And it's just, but I also went to prison. I said, well, thank you for putting that in there. That's all I needed to know, sir. Child.
And it was 5 years. He gave time. He gave hours. I said, "Oh, you." I said, "Oh, it was a bid, huh?" Mm-hmm. What was his name? or better yet, code wise, what was her name? You know what I'm saying? Who wore the socks in the cot? Okay, while it rock. But we get to the house, like we said, these white children done fought or
Right.
punched the air, assaulted the air. So
Whichever one.
Oxygen
was under fire, and in California is not a lot of it. So, oof, okay. And then we have the car salesman running people over in his Accord body. All right.
Oh,
all right.
we.
All right.
Oh,
it
took me a minute to figure out who that was.
Oh, really? I'm just saying. Like, it was a stick, He shifted it to second gear. And he just said, "Ooh, I just want to run people over." It was very Caitlyn Jenner. I didn't say Brandy, so don't be mad. There we go.
Drew.
Boom. Still did.
Oh my God.
So, moving past that moment here. Yeah, but Jamar knows, just let me go. Just let me go. I got it. Natalie the Crimson Chen from our Fairly Odd Parents out there. And she's like, "What's going on here?" Because, Relly, I'm sorry, Melly, that man low-key got something close to your name, honey, because I know you like girl, please. And I'm like, I know. Melly be like, Relly be really. Stop. So the thing is, Relly fought William too because he wanted to make it fair.
Right.
It just makes the
it was still high school.
It just makes it worse.
I said, I ain't been through no shit like that as an adult ever. I said, I've seen
that.
I
have never heard. I ain't seen that in years. Like, are you serious?
24, no shade. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, so sis, you fought this weak punk right over here who can't swing. You watch them not be able to hit each other, so they both can't fight. Then after you got tackled by heavy security, hey security, I appreciate security. Okay, I'd be getting the fights just to be. All right, hold up. Okay, I stopped. Like, you hear me say, I stopped. I stopped. Okay, back all out and stuff. Like, if you see security on Jocelyn's Cabaret, hell yeah. So we get on over to William getting tossed a little bit, twice actually. The plaits were taken apart.
Yeah.
No, not the braids. The plaits. The two little twig, the little whomps were taken up. Did you, when they came up, Jamar? What did you think when you saw that? Because I thought ants. I heard Billy Crystal's voice speaking to me. I did. I was like, oh. I was like, girl, the blackest thing about you's been ripped up. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? With them Kool-Aid tips looking stupid. No shade, a little bit. But yeah, Natalie wasn't here for the fuckery. Relly was put on the bus.
Since when has Natalie been above all of this? Wasn't she just on Bad Girls Club doing the same stupid shit? Is this not?
I got y'all. I got all of y'all. She was just on the conversation. She was just on the conversation with a full truck, okay, and was trying to have a fight. That vehicle needed to make it to Los Angeles to deliver to the store and drop its load. Do you hear me? And she prevented that.
Not a full truck.
You have got
not a full truck.
Like Natalie versus Red. Like, what in the cosmic energy pounding is happening here? Girl, the Marvel production that would be. Too much money was given there. Red's over there out of breath. Natalie over there in fucking a t-shirt and some shorts. You got me on some fuck shit, Miss Chen. And you want to have the nerve to talk about betterment and be all, we're trying to get to the money. You weren't even doing that on Baddies.
Right.
Parading Sydney Star around there to look a fool. Having Judy on there playing her mental illness for all of us. All tea.
Throwing tea slurs around left and right.
Right.
You got.
That's why I wasn't mad at Darrell for calling it out in the conversations. I wasn't mad. It was some people that felt like he was being messy. I didn't. I said, where is the lie?
And that point, he had a
He was
point.
calling
There.
it
He
what it
did have a point.
was.
Yeah.
He did have a point.
I was like, you must have been sober for this interview.
You
Had
could
to be.
tell that Dylan still had that scar on his face. It was just
Whoa! Did you see it, Jamar? It was
concealer.
like right
It was just
there.
covered with
But he
concealer.
asked for it. He asked for it.
I was
He
like,
asked
look
for it.
at that burn from the iron, sis. Was it too close? Like,
He asked for it. Granted, he didn't ask for it from Darrell. He asked for it from William. But still, you brought that energy on yourself, and that's why you need to get up here and be your damn self.
but T, that's the thing. He had that energy for William, but they ended up making up afterwards.
And sharing
now
a
it's sharing a
room.
room. And even Dylan took the pitiful bed, knowing he ain't a bad bitch. I guess William is the baddest because she got a headboard.
She can spread her legs while she sleeps.
Girl, woo!
Girl, they got you sleeping on an army cot in there. John, I know you like.
I looked at that shit. I said, "Oh, that is shady."
Did you see that bed on the
That's
floor?
shady.
It was giving me very Tina Belcher. Let her friend come over here and just.
I cannot.
I was like, "Now, Natalie, all this house, and you give me this."
But Jamar, you
this.
know that's what the Airbnb life is, honey. That's that VRBO. Some of those rooms are
Right.
just there for children to sleep in, and that was a kid's room. That was low key, or a bedwife, honey. You know, a little something like that, a midwife or something.
Talk about something. If y'all bring anything in
Was it
here,
10
I'm gonna have
people
all of
to be
LA
in?
on y'all.
10
Girl.
grown men to sleep in.
She swears she in L.A.
Right,
Still think she run
that
LA?
killed me more
It
than
was Natalie
anything.
going.
I said, girl, get out of your hallucination, child.
It was Natalie going, there's only one master bedroom in Milan going, well, we know that's mine. It's claimed already. And I was like, oh, they don't know that you're friends with her like that, sweetheart. So I'm afraid that this ain't going to work the way you want it to.
Well, he gave it away when he ran up and hugged her.
That's why I said this is a stunt and I can't, because a lot of the people were like coming up, oh, hey, it's like, that's not when you first meet somebody. You better ask RuPaul about that 50 feet rule. I don't know y'all motherfuckers. I ain't gonna know your names either after this show either. I'm here for the cash. Shantae, you stay. Sashay the fuck away. You're the winner. Hope you get your check. Now, when they finally get this all under control and they reveal that Andrew Caldwell still isn't there and that possibly he will be there sooner or later, they all run to go find their rooms. Milan has claimed the master, yet Anthony, and I'm going to start with this first, has found his way with one of the production people, which I thought was funny to do in a great way to try to set the room. Oh, you ain't got production. You like my room? I said, not you got to show production.
Right, I know that's right.
They're aware. They've been in the room. They were there for all the conversations.
Pretty much.
That's I knew once I saw that room, I was like, this is the house. Because whenever they were talking to Red and Miss Jalamina or whatever was there, that's the room Natalie was in.
Right.
Y'all can't, Zeus, come on now, rent a new one. That's all I'm asking. Like, what is the price?
They
like,
love using the same houses. I keep telling you now, they love to use the same damn house,
like,
child.
Who is the Italian man that owns that place? Like, please let me know. Because, I need it for a party too, if it's cheap, because you be using it a lot. Now.
But you know what? I get where Mulan's feelings is coming from a little bit, because, I guess he felt like out of all them hoes, he the most known, and he was on VH1 one time before. I wasn't too mad at it, because I said Mulan know how to make TV. Because he was making TV, be clear. Okay? He was making TV. So
here's my answer to that one. I'm gonna counterbalance this with my Librism. If you wanted that room so bad, why didn't you just stay in the room until everybody had dispersed? Because that bitch had a full tour of the goddamn room by the time you came back up there again.
It sure did. Broke the bed and everything.
Chain got knocked the fuck off and all that type of stuff. I said, that's a dinner plate that hit the ground. I know somebody else with a choker that need that kind of weight. But would any of you all audition in a future season? I think
hell no.
Girl, please.
Sending love and good vibes.
Hell no.
First of all, you real
hell
cute.
No.
You're real cute, but absolutely not.
You are cute. You are
cute,
cute, but no.
All right. I would kill somebody.
Depends on the check and if I can smoke some ganja while I'm there.
Somebody gonna be dead, Maddie. You gonna be dead by yourself. I can't be there with you, sir.
I know.
Because I'm gonna listen.
But listen, why not let that be the platform I get to show these people what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, girls like to play, but it's like, oh my God, Maddie's on there just beating people up.
But
Let me
Milan didn't
ask
do
y'all
himself no
something, though.
favor though.
And
Like he tried to
I'm just
push away
saying.
the damn security guard, and the security guard did not move. And then he
Let
went
me
back
ask
into the
y'all something.
bathroom and closed the door.
I can
Like,
see me with a black
girl,
eye eating breakfast the next morning. What happened, girl? I don't know, but she in the hospital.
I was watching somebody's review of the show, and I want to get y'all opinion on this right quick. She says she seems to feel like a lot of the gay guys that are there, they're probably going to be trying to prove themselves to like the two straight dudes. Like, you know, y'all, I ain't no
what's
bitch.
the proof?
Think I take dick, that I'm a sissy, I'm a punk, or whatever the case may be. And they feel like that's probably why what's going to happen in the next episode is going to happen. Because if y'all notice, Curtis was like, well, look, I'm jumping in because y'all not going to jump my dude. But I'm sitting here like, well, your nigga been harassing everybody this entire time trying to figure out their sexual lifestyle. And then he hit Carry On. And I don't know why he hit Carry On, because Carry On don't really give off that energy.
Oh, because
So
Carry
it's
On
like-
questioned him. Because when Carry On was like, "Are you with the straight dudes or not?" He's like, "Well, you acting real suspect." So he challenged his masculinity. That's why he got popped. That's why he got popped.
After he been challenging him the whole time the cameras have been on.
But you see how what did Gutta K say, that DL energy, very very that, because everyone I've known that ended up in my bed used to call me all kinds of FA.
Yeah, okay, period. Point blank.
Trying to fight me in
Later,
school,
getting your
and then came
DMs.
around later rubbing my booty, talking about I always wanted to get in that fatty. I know you did.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the two F's. They wanted to fight you when they really wanted to fuck you. That's really what it is. That's really what it is.
So, like, I'm not saying he's gay, and I don't
That was
want
a
him
way
to
to
be
touch
gay.
you.
It's just what you doing right now is the suspect shit that we have gone through years of dealing with, and where we have it down to a science. So then we're not going to be surprised if we see you on Jacked. We're not going to be surprised if we see you in the club. Oh, I'm here with my boys. Oh, you roll with the straight, the masculine line and gays. Okay, we're going to wait to see how you bend over. We're going to wait. We're going to see. We're going to see.
Put on that Trina and see what happens.
It'll be funny.
Okay, put on that Nikki and see what happens.
Bitch, you know, you find that one friend you know who's a little bit out there and extra, but he can always grab and get the dudes, and he's gonna be a top. You let him get in that house and see if he bend over too bad. I'm just saying. And I don't want that for Moolah. I think be that straight dude, be cool with your sexuality, but like also don't be rubbing that shit in my face, because as for the many years I've been this sissy, I don't need that kind of shit around me. Ain't gonna be no pussy, ain't no dick shit up in here. It's gonna be straight up pussy. I'd have been like, well, the fuck we doing here then, boy? That been me real quick. What are we doing here?
First of all, y'all outnumbered because it's two straight people amongst it. But that's another thing that I
Seven
don't
on
get.
two. 7 on 2.
But that's my thing. Because somebody said, well, they probably added the two straight guys to make it more inclusive to everybody. I say, how is that more inclusive to have everybody else, one of the gay girls, and two straight guys? I said, that's not inclusive to me.
Well, it's an opportunity to make it an open space for not just gay men to be in this kind of platform, but also it could have created conversations around them being comfortable around these around gay men, and it not being a big deal, which could have been a representation that's needed for some folks that may sort of feel like my boys always feel like if I like this person, I can't do all that, but my gay friend over here. There can be growth from this, but it's who you put at the dinner table to see how the meal is going to be handled, because you can cook world-class food, tastes excellent, but a fool at the table ain't going to appreciate that.
That's true.
Not saying that this is an A-class meal, not saying it is at all. We've seen the house. I can see the little dust in the corners. I know the little baby German cockroaches in there. I know them.
Not the dust in the corner.
I know it's there. Let's say they're not straight, okay, and it gets called out later. Okay, that'll be interesting, and we all can turn and look at each other and go, right. But until then, I'm gonna let them be. But what we're not gonna do is you're not gonna make me feel some kind of way, because now that you're here and you're the straight one, you overrule all that. Nah, that's not gonna roll. That's not gonna roll. You want some pussy in here? Dick gonna be here too.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be at the club with y'all with a bunch of bad bitches. So like, well, what if we bring some bad niggas? Like, and he's in there looking all crazy in the confessional. Like,
and I'd have been like, too bad, they're already on the way. Matter of fact, ding dong, right there.
Right, there they go.
May I introduce Mr. and Mrs. Russell for the people who watch.
That's the shit that kills me. Like, y'all are outnumbered, bitch. Like, it ain't just y'all, it's us too, bitch. We don't want to be around a bunch of bitches. Like,
And then
shit,
it's
we
the
around a
short
bunch
and
of
straight
bitches.
nigga trying to run shit. No
Right.
dick. If you don't look, you was getting tossed up in Rikers Island, girl. Sit down. Like, it would be one thing if I would have accepted it better. Girl, sit down.
You
Man,
said
that would have
Rikers.
been me. He'd had to fight me because that's the way I would have came.
I'm sorry, I was Anthony in that room. You're uncomfortable and you need to get comfortable. I was like, oh, I said,
And you
"Ooh,"
do, otherwise you leave the show. So.
because like we
Right.
here and we're not about to be like, well, they're mean to us, so I can't do this anymore. I can't work at this. No. We running the show. Like, if you want to be a part of this story, that's cute. All that do be that straight representative. We love all that, but let's just be really real here. Like, let's just be very clear. Like, if y'all don't find this to be bullshit, if you are on their side with this is not okay, and we should have all that. It's a problem. You're a part of the problem. This show is about gay, straight, whoever, bi, whatever they want to identify as, men coming together, either acting up, making money or bags or whatever they want to do, and entertaining us. That's what the show is about. Once they start this whole I'm not about to do and I'm not about to do, offset. Get them offset. Because Andrew was doing all that.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. I'd be wanting to fight them too all day. Like, we're not doing this. I'd bully them out the house. I hate to say it, but it's like, oh no. All day, I got to deal with this kind of like passive aggressive shit. This kind of like, you know how it is when people like to say little low cut stuff. Oh no, no, I ain't about to sit here in this house and get paid to be read like that. No.
It's like he trying to prove. It's like he trying to prove how masculine he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to tell somebody what they finna do. Like he runs.
Can you highlight Trey
sex,
Money?
girl?
Can you highlight Trey Money? I want to answer this question. I sure do.
Oh Lord.
Do you guys think Roland Ray could have lasted? If
child,
two ways.
I am too.
I got it. If the room is on the first floor, 1, 2. If they put in an installment for his chair to be able to go upstairs, because if they're gonna have him in the house and something goes down and there's like a chase or whatever, it's not like they're gonna leave him upstairs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if he's gonna be a part of the show, and there's no way they're just gonna have him downstairs the entire time. Now they'd have to make it like wheelchair accessible. So while y'all girls thought I was gonna read, and you may find what I said to be funny, it's not. It's just me being honest. It's girl. She be on.
He'll get knocked out that wheelchair the first day.
Bitch, can you imagine someone kicking that over?
I would be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
Canceled.
I wouldn't be able to continue with Zeus. I wouldn't be able to. I would be God is going to talk about me later once I see him, and he'll be like, "Did you really pay that?" I tried not to. I told them the first floor, Lord. I said the first floor. I said that one machine that was used in those movies in the 1990s where the baby's got to sit in the chair and then go up. But then was the demons that came out? Was it the Tales from the Hood that killed that young man? It's okay.
I believe karma is a thing. Who was that? Was it Dream Doll that high jump kicked that girl in the back?
Yes, the same person who's being praised now.
Baby,
Praise for what?
I would never forget.
For getting on a microphone and not sucking it. I hated that season with an infinite passion.
Which one
really
was
did.
that?
The one with Bernicia and all them in winter.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Was that the one with the girl called her babies gorillas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the season.
And we watched a whole fade get faded. Yes. I watched that whole buzz. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, girl, like I can't.
And your daughter's still ugly.
It was.
She said your daughter's still ugly.
Winter looked like she about to go. Go.
It was the battle cry that she came out afterward. Let me go.
She wanted her really bad. She was gonna kill her if she got a hold of her. I swear she probably would have. I know she would have. She would have killed her.
It was the girl who didn't like Winter, but then at the reunion was all on Winter's side for me. I couldn't do that, baby. She had bit that girl and everything. And I was like, what is happening here?
Oh,
I couldn't do it. Plus the replacement was sitting there. What we not gonna do? I was just like, you're doing a lot. Like, and you never connected with anyone, but you do it a lot. Like Bernicia had to fight that one girl with the rock'em sock'ems the entire time. Bitch, I couldn't do it. Miss Mama that always looked sweaty. And the
Z,
lady that looked sweaty. Yeah, Z. There you go. She always fought sweaty Z. Mm-hmm. Look like a Z
not
pack.
sweaty Z.
Look like a
No,
Z
that's
pack.
different, bitch.
Okay. Get
Was
rid
he a
of that cold.
lesbian?
Maybe bi. I think she was bi.
I think she was bi.
I think I'm getting her confused with Kat from 14.
Cat.
Cat was a butch lesbian child.
Yeah, Kat was a butch.
Oh, I remember Cat.
Oh, Boo Cat Boo. Because Cat was the one that was like trying to get all the girls against the black girls on the show. Yeah, Boo Cat Boo. Right?
She was one of them.
Because Blue was also
like Jaylamina and the twins, like all they shit outside.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't like her because she was very much that punk. She was a punk, and she like when they got to the reunion, Jayla was ready. Like, oh, and also, what was the girl who looked like she drank too much, or what looked like one of those children with fetal syndrome? What was it?
The tall white girl,
the one that had the flannel shirt that kicked in the door when Jayla. She's like, "Yeah, you thought you kicked me out." She looks like one of those children who, mama's been drinking too much, and it was just like, oh, here she go. It's like a smush face.
I haven't seen some of it. It's foggy. My memory is foggy. That's like way back in 2016. I think.
Yeah, I just remember her face looking like someone threw a shoe at it, and it's
God.
Jenna. That's her name, Jenna. Yeah, it always looked like someone threw a shoe at her. Mm-hmm. And like it just stuck. Was it Jenna?
I need to Google.
She sounded like somebody's like awful bartender. Like it's like, oh, not her. Like you want the other girl. It's like, oh, not you, baby. Like, can I have your friend come by? Fine. She got rocked by Jayla in the hallway. Yeah, all that. Mm-hmm.
What's the one who said something about some cupcakes? Not the cupcakes. Not the cupcakes.
The way they ruined those twins' clothes and stuff, I'll never forgive that. I will never forgive that.
They
production let that happen.
And now, mind you, I ain't care for them hoes either, but that was just a lot.
I definitely did not like them twins, but I feel bad for them when they fucked.
I didn't like them either, but they didn't need that. They didn't need that. That was dirty. Like
they
that was
for all they shit up and was waiting.
And production couldn't. They were going to pay them back for that. That was like, oh no. But also, here's me. I'm moving into a house where I'm going to fight somebody. I'm not bringing anything nice. Why would you bring nice stuff there? People don't like you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bitch, bring the cheapest shit you got. Talk about me, girl. I got a house, though. I got cars in the parking lot. Hey, what you mean?
That's know what? That's one of those replacements at the reunion. She shouldn't have brought it. That's what she was saying at the reunion. She shouldn't have brought it.
So nice stuff. Well, people should respect each other's things. Have you lived in the world? People don't respect shit.
Have you watched the Bad Girls Club? Have you watched the Bad Girls Club? They live to fuck up your shit. So stop now.
Have you?
However, we done got all off the Bad Boys, child.
Well, you see what happened? Now, we did talk about the whole groom conversation, so we can just sort of move this along into where it's at as Gutta K tried to get into Kirk Franklin's son's pants. Oh,
yes.
I was still.
He's not ugly. He's not ugly.
He's not ugly. I won't, man.
I want to know what the vibe was giving. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like you kind of acting all chill and shit. So like, are you like, you know what I'm saying? But
I feel like he was trying to fight it though. I feel like he was ready to pounce on Gutta K.
He did. He gave a little bit of oh, you don't want to do that right now. Oh, you don't want to do that right now.
He might get somebody. That's probably what it is. He might be dating Lil Nazi Poo. We don't know.
Not Lil Nazi Poo.
I think they'll be real cute together.
Girl, bye.
Get me in the head.
Jamar, shut up. What, Maddie? Maddie,
I'm out of carrots. I'm out of sticks. Okay. Shut up, T. So let's see. God damn you. God damn you.
Or maybe he got a girlfriend and the girlfriend already feel weird for being with him, and then you up here on this show. I mean, y'all know I come up with
please.
Listen, what you mean? I know a lot of girls that's with Sugarfoot, and they know they Sugarfoot.
I'm not denying. I'm not denying that. I just feel like he just wasn't trying to go there with Gutta, although he wanted to go there with Gutta. He just wasn't trying.
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe it was just Gutta. Maybe if it was Milan, he would have did it. She might be a bottom. We don't know nothing about Miss Carry On. I don't know. Oh well, wait. Ain't he a bottom too? Oh, but that wouldn't work.
I don't think he a bottom. But then again, you never know. Oh yeah, Milan is a bottom.
Yeah. So maybe it wouldn't be Milan. Well, who would it be? I don't know. Maybe he
Milan is a first bottom before we just say bottom.
Oh, he is.
I think she is.
He is?
More. Probably has. Probably.
Look at your mom.
Maya Angelou, what you got to say? Looking like wide is the cage, bro.
I mean, his dick
phenomenal.
Is possible. He probably was doing it until he got done in, and then after he got dug in, he just kept getting dug in. That's possible.
Woo, listen.
I don't know.
If someone
just a bunch of
shows that they're a bottom, believe them.
Wait a minute. He said that piece don't get hard. I'm weak.
What?
He said his dick don't get hard. Mulan's dick don't get hard. I don't know. I ain't never really. The last video I seen of Mulan was tired. I remember that one. Like,
don't he got a whole like?
Yeah, I know. I feel like he talks because he just gets like, you know, the thing from his butt being really good. Like, you know, everyone enjoys the butt. There are tops that enjoy having fat asses or whatever, or like putting dildos up there, you know, that kind of stuff. So I don't know.
That don't mean nothing. I know a whole bunch of download trades that do what they do with the girls. Okay, the girls be doing them in these days the same way the tops do. You better get your life in order. That don't mean nothing.
I mean, listen, Poppers.
I'm just saying. I've seen several videos, and I personally wouldn't do it, but I was like, "Damn, she fucking him up, man." Really ain't my thing, but I mean, I guess. I mean, I've seen it, so that don't mean that.
He goes,
but nah, I can't do that. Nah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And cut. Okay. Sweet and Low, listen, Sweet and Low and Equal have found their rooms. Relly B has apologized to the sugar packets. Milan, we talked about him fighting
sugar packet.
I mean, fought Anthony.
Bitch, it's a Splenda, bitch.
Girl, you say Splenda, I say half and half. I say Equal for that. Like, you remember Equal with the back.
Oh my god.
Is it powdered, bitch?
It's not raw sugar.
But you know it's not brown.
Whoa!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry to take y'all to IHOP today. Please let that go. Okay. Oh, woo, I can't take it. All right.
Ooh.
All right. I'm done for the day. I have been crying.
What makes Miles bisexual so for dog? Because we seen him with one bitch since he's been on TV. That's Amber. I don't consider that being bi. I'm just gonna be real, and that won't.
Child, Miles still want to. Child, I don't believe Miles bisexual and man.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. No shade.
Well, no, I mean there are bi people in this world. Let's not do bi erasure, you guys. Come on.
It is.
No. It is 5 people in the world. I just don't believe he is. That's all it is.
I think he has miles to go. Yes, it was the Maya Angelou pullback. You're welcome, Jamar. You're welcome.
How about Anthony? What about Anthony breaking that IKEA bed when he jumped on it? What about that?
Oh,
he broke that chain too, bitch.
Up did okay.
Girl, the fact that Milan tried to kick him in the chest when he was picking it up. You get your chain back when I get this room. You know that man gonna hide in the bathroom.
Right, like what the fuck?
Girl, listen. Breaking the bed wasn't a shocker. You're at a rental. Why are you jumping on things? The
Right.
bed at your home is much more sturdier. Trust, like you paid money for that. These people, this is a rental property. They're looking for cheap furniture that looks expensive. Milan coming into the room ready to swing and do hands because this is his room. I get the big one. I can fit in here. That's my room. Anthony don't listen to him. He's still talking to production. Security. As Milan is taking off his satchel and his necklace, and they proceed to push each other. They didn't even swing. Did y'all see that shit?
They did not swing. They did not swing at all. All they did was push each other around. That's all they did, child.
Well, Milan and Milan defense is she said she ain't got no problem with her. She just wanted to exert her dominance. That's what that was.
Oh,
That's
what it was clear, yeah, but it was also like not I. Like the only way you're gonna assert this is if you're gonna give me an offer.
Oh,
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, so you want this room, huh? So what you gonna give
share
me?
the room together.
Okay, period. We can't eat. Child.
Like, show me what Andrew was talking about. Okay, like I can't.
Or what you didn't do.
Okay, what you wouldn't give him. But no, it still was just like a really funny petty fight for no reason whatsoever, like at all. And
Very
it was
much so.
Milan also, get your big ass off me to security. Now,
that's what I meant for making good TV.
I know you can fight, but
that's
had that man forgot that was his job. He was already sitting. He was sitting on top of the car salesman.
Out that window.
Real talk, like the balcony would have been yours to view as you fall to the ground. Bloop that. So I'm telling you. Moving on with this, Natalie asked for a meeting downstairs in this very ill-lit house. Okay. And once they get down there, this is the exposing that we discussed of Andrew Caldwell being called out at the airport in his velour tracksuit. Then, because this is where it really got just on some bullshit for me. Really got on some bullshit.
Right.
Milan takes the opportunity to say, and Andrew was saying this and this and this. And now it's the perfect opportunity to address the other situation. You, car salesman, you, Honda pilot, where the money resides. You, where I got laid down on the ground by these people because you couldn't handle your alcohol looking crazy, even though you were doing what the Bad Boys Club was expected of you to do. So I can't not be mad about it. It's like,
right.
I got to fake like I'm mad.
It's the protector for me from Milan saying I'm the protector in me is coming out for Dylan, but yet you were watching Dylan square up with the refrigerator and that was fine for you. But here we go for this one who they've squashed this mind, y'all. Squashed it. Like, we're good. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do that with you no more. Since William verified that they ain't a baddie and that they're a punk. I just want to hear him make music. I just came here to make music. I just came here to dance.
Right.
No, Junior, I just came here to dance. Like, very that energy. Like, oh, they about to close the door and it's going to be over. So, either way, Milan ends up throwing a drink at Relly B and starts to swing on him. How you know the second episode is only going to take place in that moment is because every scene we saw was literally in that same moment when they probably bring up strippers and all this other shit and a fight goes out. So,
welcome to the Bad Boys Club.
That's the episode.
Pretty much.
That was the first episode. That was it.
That was it. That was the very first episode,
Joshua,
child.
all
And
of
it was
the gay guys that are there are bottoms. What they gonna do? Bump purses? You want them to share dildos? Hell no. That's why Mulan said if I have sex with anybody, it was gonna be Mula, and I didn't. Like, who else was they gonna choose other than Mula and Curtis? What the hell? I know you like Joshua. Come on now, girl.
I cannot.
Say I'm in there, and I don't want to hook up with any of the gay guys, right? Except low-key, it'd be probably from the cast if I'm looking at everybody. Like, Carry On, Milan, and maybe if I found out Anthony was low-key a top, maybe. Like, and the energy was different outside of what we're given. Like, I'm just in everybody's faces. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Who else in there?
That's it.
Carry-on scared to fuck, so you can count him out.
You said who?
Carry-on scared to get the dick up. So you can count him out.
That's your problem, not my problem. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that's your problem, not my problem, because I can get that up. Okay, that wouldn't be an issue for me. Use a singer. All I gotta do is give one look.
Oh wait.
What? What? Carry on. Stop.
I cannot.
I know all about dads who are really crazy and strict, Jamar. I can relate totally on a level. Like, I actually really could. Like, honestly. So,
I mean, he is cute, but no.
not after that first night. Not after that first night.
Whatever I would have had,
it wouldn't have came back. Yeah.
Off.
It'd have been gone. It'd have been gone. Because that is a recipe for the rest of the fucking time we are here. And that's what it's giving. Like, he gonna get a little belligerent again. And it's gonna be, we can't stop him. He's just gonna keep on going. And the logic ain't there. So,
But I need to see Carry-On fight first, because I saw Lil Moolah to deck him, and then he came out with blood all on his mouth and stuff. I mean, did you get any hits in Carry-On? I need to see that first before I give you too much, because
listen, Natalie. Hey,
I want to be out there winning.
If Miss Nunn wants to have a conversation about next season for me, call me, girl. We'll have a conversation. I just need the big bedroom, okay? And I need to smoke. All right. Also, we will talk about casting, because I agree with the people in the comment section. If you're gonna bring a bunch of punks up in here, I need tops versus bottoms. I don't need all bottoms. I need all girl. Everyone's got to be able to split.
Right.
Someone got to go inside. Someone's got to. So
that
like,
sounds like a breeded raw scene.
And for the straight dudes you want to bring in there, I'm fine with that. Like, let's have teachable moments, do all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
just make sure they have ladies come by. Keep them drained. Mm-hmm. We're fine. Everybody be good. Right. Everybody's drained. We're fine. Milk the cows.
They said it was gonna be nudity, so who gonna be showing some nudes? So who gonna be naked?
Who do you want to see naked? Is the question.
Well, we done all see Milan naked, so that ain't nothing. Personally, I would love to see Curtis naked. I want to see what Curtis got. I don't know his little red.
See, this is why Moolah was this. See what happened. See, T. This is why you got these little 5 for 5 men upset with you, okay? Because they like. What you mean?
I want to see Carry-On naked though. I want to see Carry-On
naked too. Oh my god, I do, but I don't, because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna get disappointed by him. To be honest,
he just seems interesting in terms of having a conversation with about random shit, and he could be someone to hold up with that, because he's so like goofy and weird, but it's attractive in a weird kind of way. Like, I was like, I don't know if I like him, and then I was like, I kind of do like him. He's kind of cute. I kept saying that, like, it's kind of cute. Like, he gives
like a cuddle buddy.
Yeah, well,
he got a nice
cuddle.
He got a nice body though.
If you would, you know what I'm saying to you, if you was cuddling, all of a sudden you was like, and I rise up, and here I stand around. Yeah, I'm telling you, if the back breaks, call me.
Well, Carry-On got a nice body though. At least you can say that.
He do. I seen it. He do.
And he's a man of God. Maybe, I don't know. Is he still? We ain't got into that. We ain't got there yet. I don't know. He seemed to be worshiping in this video. I was like, oh, okay. I see you. Sit down with your phone. It's okay. Use a singer. Like, all right, that's fine. So what? No, nobody wants to fuck William. Nobody here.
No.
Dylan.
Was she on Catfish?
She was.
No, I want her.
Yeah,
I mean, Dylan cute, but
different shape too.
William, I done seen white dudes with fatter asses. I'm just gonna be real. I saw one the other day.
Better shape,
right? So you
like
you bigging yourself up a little bit too much, sis.
It was the button down. It was the button down for me while she was.
Yeah, I said, what is this?
Pull your shirt down. It's just very poor man's energy. It's very that. Very I don't sleep with but 3 friends. Like, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get Latino guys as well? Ooh, that'd be cute. I'd love to see a cute little muchacho up there.
A muchacho.
I would love
So,
Lord.
You know what? I know it's time for us to end this, child.
If they be
But
having some good-
T. Come on, Scotty. Rapper. She about to say
let's
something
go
in
ahead
a
and wrap
menu
this
order,
shit
girl.
up.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up. First of all, thank you to the 300 people that tuned in tonight. This was very enjoyable. This was a diet boys night out, pretty much. That's all it really was.
Yeah.
But we had fun tonight. But however, speaking of night, don't forget that we will be back this weekend. Okay, we will be back this weekend for a new episode of Boys Night Out because we ain't had no real episode of Boys Night
Oh
Out.
no,
in
this was
over a month.
this was my boys night out. I won't see y'all till another month. Bye, y'all.
Oh my God.
How about that?
But we'll be back this weekend, you guys. And also me and Terrence will be back on Wednesday for Roasted Review. We'll be talking about Candy and the Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. So we'll be
And
back
Love and
then.
Marriage Huntsville. Lord, Jesus.
Yes. We're talking about both of them, baby. We're talking about both of them. And I already got it laid out on how we're going to split the two apart. It's going to be 1 hour for one show, 1 hour for the other one. That's going to be there.
Okay.
If Candy and the Gang lasts for a whole hour, because this last episode wasn't really all that. So, I don't know.
I thought I was the only one that
Just
felt
like
that
the food. Come on,
You know
my
what?
house.
I was not trying to go there. I was not
I
trying
know.
to go there.
I love
Yes,
Candy.
I'm glad you said that because I thought I was the only one. People in the comments was like, "This was good." I said, "No,
No, it wasn't. It was not good like last week. Last week was really good, but this week was like,
Yeah.
I could do without it, but it wasn't like horrible, but it wasn't all that. Just like the food wasn't all that. Just like the food wasn't horrible, but it wasn't all that either.
Candy
So,
gonna get you.
you
She done
know.
already shouted
But
you out. Now you gonna sit up in here and shade her food, or she gonna get your ass.
Bitch, I live for Candy.
I
but
shaded
I'm
her
gonna keep it
food.
real.
I shaded her food in the video that she saw. What are you saying?
Now, hold on. Now I'm gonna because T wasn't even on this goddamn trip. So let's talk about it, bitch. Okay. So they took me to your second location, Candy Burruss. Okay, they took me there, and I'm a critic. Okay, so I keep it real. The Mama Joyce's punch, fabulous. Did I not give that good reviews? I enjoyed it. I sipped every bit of it.
You did.
All that ice, though.
You
All that ice, though. Thought I was at a goddamn Sonic. What you want me to drink? Water. Then I had your baked chicken. What'd I say about that chicken, Scotty?
You like the chicken.
It was decent. It was good. I felt I could make the chicken. So I was like, what is the recipe? 1, 2, 3, a 2? All right. Now I had a taste of other things around the table.
That fried egg, ma'am.
What was wrong with the fried egg?
Bitch, it was the deviled egg and it was fried. And it tasted like a corn dog. So it confused us because we didn't know the baby chicken had been like born in
I
the
thought
fry.
it was like tofu or something.
Yeah, that's what Josiah had. That's what Josiah had, because Josiah was the first one to point it out. He was like, this tastes like corn dogs.
Bitch, no, that was me. That was me. No, you give me my credit on that.
I thought that was Josiah.
Nah, that was me
Okay.
because I said, bitch, I'm at a Sonic, is what I said. I was like I was eating a Sonic corn dog. All I needed was some fucking mustard. I've been right there with it. So Candy, Burruss, Todd.
Tucker.
We gotta talk about
Tucker,
that photo in the bathroom
Tiaka.
too, baby.
Yeah, huh? Oh,
We
the
gotta talk
bathroom.
about that photo in the
Bitch,
bathroom.
Candy,
'Cause
listen. You
why
look
you
scared.
got
I
that
actually
photo?
jumped in the bathroom. It was white walls. I was like, this is a nice bathroom. It was low lighting. If someone had a blemish, they weren't going to see shit.
Oh, wait.
But I turned that corner and there's this naked child and Candy looking at the camera like, hi.
They're looking crazy.
And I was like, bitch, I peed. This baby was right here.
Looking insane.
That scared the shit out of me. Now, I'm also going to say this too, because we can talk about it, Scotty. Now, it wasn't a lot of people there at the time because it was like early in the day. It's a little early, little light.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? However,
Mhm.
staff, y'all was chilling. Not
And
our server
was.
though, but staff was chilling. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Oh, don't forget this because they were watching the TV.
At the bar.
I was like,
At the bar, like they do on the show, at the bar.
okay, it's what's up. The server was nice. I tipped him well. He was cute too. I didn't know he was family. I got the idea he possibly was. And then I was like, 6'3" dress. Okay, cool. You're on my list. Here's your tip. If I put my phone number down, I'm nervous. Won't do it. Didn't do it. There you go. Only here for a couple of days. But other than that, it was a nice experience.
Should we go to her other restaurant?
There's another one.
Blaze.
No.
That steak and seafood restaurant.
You want to go back to the roaring, rapping lion, tiger, whatever that bullshit was too, and get that?
Hell no! Hell no! I don't want to go back there. Hell no! Are you serious? Fuck no! I do not want to go back there.
Crouching tiger.
It was no
It's
hidden.
so-
There was hidden seasoning apparently. Okay, because
It
I
was
couldn't find.
it was the rowdy tiger. The rowdy
Girl,
tiger.
I was so fucking mad at my goddamn salad that was supposed to be an appetizer. Bitch, hold on, let's talk about this.
Oh
Hold
my god!
up. So I got an appetizer because we were already talking about going somewhere else to eat, and plus the menu was like very low. It was very big lotto, light skin and not giving. So like I was like, what is this tea? And I see quail. Now I've had some good quail before. So I'm like, okay, I can get some really good quail. Let's go ahead and do this. She brings out 3 halves of the quail. Oh, not a whole quail. No. 3 half. It was like a leg and an arm right there, a little piece of this, that, and everything else was arugula salad. I kid you not.
Oh my goodness!
I said,
And
this is
it
an
took
appetizer?
forever.
An hour for salad and a half a quail. When I bit
After we had to
into it,
wait.
hear me? You saw, Scotty, how quick that bite was. It was like, done.
I didn't even get to see you bite it.
There was only one piece that was seasoned correctly. One. The rest of them were just fried, so it had no kind of like any sort of anything on it. The other one was like doused in garlic. Oh, I was evil. Then at the people across the way that was looking at Jamar crazy, and I was like, girl, I'm about to kill somebody today.
Oh, girl, I forgot about them hoes.
I know everyone has.
Even their own friends and family. Okay.
She just looked like a tired Summer Walker. It's all right. She looked like pre-summer, before she found fall. It's okay. It's all right. It wasn't that old lady gang.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't that old lady gang. It was at the Rowdy Tiger. Not old lady gang, child. They do not serve quail at the OLG, child. They do not. It probably would have been worse. Be quiet, Scotty. Anyway, Maddie, I'm about to say it would have been worse if it was OLG. But Maddie, Jamar, Terrence, what y'all got coming up on y'all respective platforms that the people can be so that the people can be ready to see?
Come on to my house.
Man, I got the same old going on my channel. Same old.
Girl, y'all already know. Okay.
Yeah, y'all already know.
You better fold that paper towel, honey. You better fold her right together. I'm just I'm just looking for something to do. Listen, you already know what's up with me, Drag Race, everything. Season 14, it's still on. I'm also going to be reviewing Drag Race España season 2. That will be on Monday afternoon, so that way my Monday nights will be with Scotty. And then on Patreon, I actually reacted to this episode. I put a teaser on my Instagram, and I shared a little bit to the group here, so they know that it was You think this was funny? You should see me in my reaction, girl. Okay,
That was fucking hilarious.
It
Period.
was.
the amount of I had enough when I was watching that whole program. Trust, you can join for as low as $1 a month on my Patreon, y'all. Like honestly, you can watch all my reactions that way. I don't charge crazy amounts like these other YouTubers. $1 a month, and you can watch me just act a fool while I'm watching TV and smoking my blunt, eating my food.
You can do all that on Patreon? Oh, I need to get one.
We'll have that
Right.
conversation off cameras here.
Okay.
Not everyone deserves your blessing.
True.
That's
Okay,
true.
So y'all can find
That's true. That's
me
true.
on all the social media platforms at Jamar84. Make sure y'all go and grab you a palette. Go ahead and get you find something in that store. Purchase, support Black business. Amen. Make sure you download and watch the Watch ACTV app for online dating for men. The episode 1 just released. Episode 2 this Wednesday. And yeah,
This is us rooting.
You missing something else. You missing something else.
I can't count that. What are you talking about? What are you
Wednesday.
talking about?
What's coming out on
So-
Wednesday?
Okay, so Wednesday, season 5 of Chasing Atlanta is coming out, child. And
Woo! Supporting cast
be the-
member Jamar 84.
Holy.
Friend to the show. Friend to the show. So Marlo Hampton's down here, y'all. Get it. Give it up for Marlo.
Honestly.
So you got 10 seasons
Very-
before they give you your
very
peach
Marlo
bitch.
energy.
Yes, very Marlo.
Very
So
much
Jamar is
so.
going to be Nene's friend on Chasing Atlanta, y'all.
I'm
So there you
weak.
go. Go ahead, Nene.
I could,
Yes, well,
go
thank
ahead.
you. When I'm going
Yes,
and Jamar, you know I'm going to do a quick light reaction just to post it on my channel so I can give you all the business.
And I was talking to Dar the other day. He was like, I saw you over here 1 and 2.
Oh, you on the first
It's gonna
and
be a
second
mess.
episode.
Child. And the second one was the very first scene I ever did when I was terrified. But
Is this,
we'll talk about
we about
it.
to see Jamar doing this. Ooh.
I cannot
Oh,
wait.
I said my friend's drink did not spill one time.
Hell no, bitch.
I said that when you
Look, I forget his name. I think his name was Thursday. Whoever that was in that bag making them drinks. Them drinks was good. I was not worried.
And I will have, and my channel will be will also be talked about on the second episode of Chasing Atlanta. Yes, I have another ad. Yes, I do.
As we should, bitch. Get them revenue.
Okay, period.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, God. Yes, God, y'all. Yes, God. Okay. But with that being said, y'all, we are out of here and we'll be back next Monday for another live review of this particular show. This was fucking hilarious, as I knew it would be, y'all. We out of here, y'all. Peace
no
out.
shade, no hate, no nothing mean to these people.